Well, welcome to part 3 of why I left the United States. I didn't think I was going to be able to come up with so many reasons why I left the United States, but I'm already on part 3. I'm amazed. And I haven't even gotten to the good stuff. Well, I did get to some of the good stuff. I mentioned healthcare. I mentioned cancel culture. I mentioned the marriage laws, but I digress. So let me continue. The next reason was the money printing and the government insolvency. As most people who are awake, because there's probably some people out there that are living under a rock, have come to realize the United States is rapidly becoming insolvent. Really, to tell you the truth, the only thing that's saving the United States is that the dollar is the currency of the world. But I think that's going to change soon. And when the dollar stops being the currency of the world, you guys are going to wish you'd left. I guarantee you that. Well, you never know. The United States is such a crazy place that they might just start a war so they can hold on to the dollar being the world reserve currency. I wouldn't put it past them. It's a warmongering country. Another thing, taxes. You know, I went to work in China in 2018. And I remember when I got my paycheck in China, and I looked at it and I said, what? They take out less taxes in China than they take out in the United States. Imagine that. Land of the free. They taxed me more in the United States than they taxed me when I was working in China. Wait a second. I thought China was a communist country. How is that possible? It just shows how Americans have their head so far up their backside, they don't even know what's happening around the rest of the world. So anyway, let me get off of that. Let me move on to the next topic before I have a coronary or I have a brain aneurysm just thinking about that. The next thing that bothered me about the United States is the United States isn't a meritocracy anymore. You know, with all this affirmative action, the quotas, if you're of a certain group, special group, you get special rights. That would never fly in China. Imagine that, a communist country is the meritocracy. Just insane. Man, I'm starting to think of all the reasons I left the United States, and I'm working myself up here. I gotta calm down. It still bugs me, even though I left, a long time ago, years ago I left. 2013. We're in 2021. Imagine that, huh? It's still, I guess, you know, you'll always have feelings for your home country. I don't know why. It sure tried to screw me over. Which brings me to another thing. When I used to travel around and I want to open up a bank account in a foreign country, I'd go in, oh yeah, sure, we can open up a bank account for you. Let's, can we see your passport? I'd show them my American passport. Oh, no. We can't open up a bank. You can't open up a bank account here. The difficulty being an American and trying to open up a bank account in a foreign country, it's like an act of God. Well, let me leave it at that. If I can think of any more reasons, I guess I'll have to add another part to this series. Having left the United States and renouncing my citizenship, I feel I have the experience to help other Americans do the same. Renouncing my citizenship would turn out to be one of the best economic decisions I would ever make. Not to mention the benefits to my physical and psychological well-being. Today, I consider myself a free man. If you need help leaving the United States, renouncing your citizenship, acquiring a new citizenship, or just someone to talk to help you on this difficult journey, then contact me by email and we can set up consultations. You can also donate to my PayPal account. The information is in the low bar.